guys, welcome back to Say It With Your Chest. I'm Jess.
And I'm Hannah.
And let's start. Okay, I think I have some notes here, but let's see what they are.
It's just funny because Jess puts everything in her notes, so it's like you'll never know you can find.
I know, I was like opening it and I was like, what?
Every text message that she has ever sent you has actually been drafted in the notes.
I know, but that's why it's so crazy when we were playing that game that my notes were so boring that day.
But that's because you just like use it to send regular text messages.
Yeah, and then I delete them.
Yeah.
Okay. My first question is, can somebody please explain Alabama Barker to me? Like, I do not understand this girl.
I'm obsessed with, not her, like I'm obsessed with the beef that's going on right now though, because I literally don't really know anything about either of them. Bad Baby and Alabama Barker, but like I just love it when like two hot Cheeto girls fight.
Okay, see, that's my thing. Like, why does Alabama Barker like cosplay like a broke, like ghetto girl? Like, she tries to pretend like she wants to be Bad Baby.
But she's low-key like above Bad Baby. Like, do you know what I mean? Which is why
she's a fucking Barker.
Right, that's what I mean.
She's above everyone.
But that's what I'm like, I think that low-key, like I don't want to get canceled. But I just think that, I'm going to say it anyway, but I think that the Barkers are low-key just like white trash that like made it.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. Like, I think Travis Barker, before he was like he's a drummer, like he's a rock star type of guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think he like, I could be wrong, like I don't know.
You don't know his backstory.
I don't know his backstory except for like the whole plane crash debacle.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he didn't like come from money. Yeah, I could be just speaking out of my ass, but I feel like the Barkers give off like trailer park family that like made it out.
Well, Landon is like his own,
but they're weird. Do you know what I mean? They're all of them are like super weird.
No, I totally agree.
Like Landon is weird and Alabama is weird.
No, I completely agree with you.
But Bad Baby's diss track is so good.
I know.
It's really, really good.
No, honestly, she like makes bops.
I agree.
I hate when the internet doesn't give you just like yes. You know? Like Google.
What
did Travis Barker come from money? And then it's all this shit. Like I just need a yes or no answer.
That's shocked.
But I think that he did because remember when they were saying that, oh, well, I guess he was famous. All right, let me ask Chat. Chat will give me a straight answer. Okay, but here's my thing with Alabama Barker. Like, what did she do to Bad Baby? She tried to sleep with her baby daddy or something?
I don't know. I literally have no idea what the beef is, but she might have, I think it's like a comment she made. Like, I don't know if she did anything more than like she was just talking shit.
Oh, he actually did not come from a wealthy background.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
His father was a steel worker and his mom ran a daycare center.
From where?
California. Fontana. Anyway, that solves that mystery. But, like, I don't know. It's just weird because most Nepo babies are like, I'm a Nepo. Like,
it's just like you don't even have to do anything. And then they get into so much trouble.
Yeah.
For no reason, where it's like, all you have to do is live.
I know, but I see her videos and I'm just like, what is like wrong with you? Like, I don't get her. She's trying to be like, I guess, a hot Cheeto girl or something.
Like her and Bad Baby are just like definition of hot Cheeto girls.
But at least Bad Baby is like from the hood, you know?
True.
Like, she's not cosplaying anyone. She's just being herself.
That is true.
Alabama Barker
is plaques on plaques.
Literally a Beverly Hills baby, and she's just trying to be like, I'm from the hood.
Yeah, like
blah, blah, blah.
But that is like a hot Cheeto girl.
Oh.
I feel like it's someone who's like acts ghetto but isn't.
And just pretends.
Yeah.
You know,
Like we had them on Long Island in Comac, so it's like
oh,
they come from anywhere. But I think they just think because it's like, oh, you're a bad bitch.
Klaus. Sorry, he's trying to like eat my pasta.
He is eating your pasta.
See, the weird thing about oh my god,
that's what I mean. He dead ass is eating your pasta.
I was gonna say the weird thing about Klaus is that he usually just sniffs stuff and doesn't eat it. But this time he actually grabbed
it's a pot
noodle.
of pasta.
I'm shook right now. Oh man, now everyone's gonna see my pants. Anyway. Okay, yeah. So that was just my weird thing about Alabama Barker. Like, I just kept seeing.
But I
that
like
stuff.
unironically like the diss track.
Honestly, I've only heard like the parts of it that are on TikTok. I haven't listened to the whole thing.
It's really good,
but
it's catchy. I think what Bad Baby was able to do with her 15 minutes of fame is incredible.
True. She's a businesswoman.
Like, I really do. Like, I just think they, like, brought her on Dr. Phil to, like, tear her down.
Yeah.
And, like, look what she was able to do with that. Like, it's incredible.
It is. It's pretty crazy. Honestly.
What?
Oh, the next thing I was going to say is, did you know Forever 21 is bankrupt? And they're closing all the stores.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I literally, when I went to the mall in Buffalo to get, like, my dress for the gala, the Forever 21 there was, like, going out of sale, like, going out of business sale. And I was like, wait, is it just this one or is it all of them? And I was like, oh, but I'm not surprised.
Honestly, I don't know how they've been open as long as they have.
Yeah.
Which is like, honestly impressive. It
just keeps getting like worse and worse over time.
Yeah.
But like it was such an iconic store that I'm like,
yeah.
But it's giving like,
and it's such a staple in our childhood, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, going to Forever 21, like.
But it makes sense because it's like so many stores from my childhood that give same vibes are like closed. Like,
is Justice still open?
Well, they actually rebranded.
Oh.
Wait, was it the other way? Remember they were limited to? Is it limited to Justice or Justice to limited to?
Wait, I think it's two separate things.
No, I thought that they rebranded.
Oh, because actually, because my fave girl, Paige Sorbo, when she was younger, she was a model for Limited too.
But I think that like when we were younger, they had already
switched to Justice.
It's either one or the other, you know.
Shock. I had no idea. Actually, I never shopped at Justice though when I was a kid.
I did all the time.
Like cheesy.
I mean, it was, but
it wasn't my style.
Well, do you know what my thing was when I was little? Like what? Really little was the what the fuck is that monkey called?
Oh,
the Bobby
I know exactly
monkey.
What you're talking
what is
about.
It? It's like Bobby something.
Is it Cheeky Monkey?
No,
that's a place.
It's like Bobby something.
Bobby
Monkey or something.
Wait, is it Funky Monkey?
No. I think it's Bobby something.
Oh. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I just
Right, but they sold that in Justice, and I was obsessed with that monkey. Okay.
Sorry for all the walking around, everyone. So what's the deal with Limited to and Justice?
All right, well, for sure, Justice actually closed all physical stores in 2020.
Oh, okay, so they are done.
Yeah, but that's like way later than I even thought.
Mm-hmm.
But
Limited
I guess
2 is making a comeback though.
Brand continues to operate online and is also sold at Walmart. So they're not done. They just don't have any physical stores.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. I'm trying to think of other. Oh my god, do you remember Charlotte Russe?
Yeah, that was like not even that late. Like I used to shop in Charlotte Russe until like probably like I got into high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it was like when like bat mitzvah season came around, they had a bunch of like
of those dresses,
skanky dresses that were like $5.
Yeah, that was another place I didn't really shop at a lot. But
Limited 2 is still going. But I guess I
think it's two separate things.
I'm just really confused because it's like, is this like a Mandela effect kind of thing? Like, I just thought that Justice like rebranded to Limited too, but you're saying they're two different things.
Yeah, I'm like pretty sure they are.
Do you remember Delia's?
No.
Delia's is one of the other stores that I used to shop at, but they're closed too.
Damn. Yeah, all these like little stores, I never really shopped at them. I don't know what I wore. Well, also I went to like Catholic school when I was younger, so I didn't really
See, I knew this. It's okay. The clothing brand Limited 2 rebranded to Justice in 2008.
Oh.
I knew it. Because I remember like actually caring about this when I was younger because I loved Justice. Or no, I loved Limited 2. And then they just rebranded to Justice.
Damn.
Targeting a younger demographic and eventually shutting down all physical stores in 2020.
But now Limited 2 is back. The only reason I know or think they're coming back is because Paige was saying how they like are branding towards millennials now or something because it was like
maybe
cool when they were younger and then now they're like trying to grow
but maybe
up with them
she's
or
calling
something.
Justice Limited too because she's like
older than us. Yeah.
But I knew it was the same thing. But
okay,
Delia's is another one. Maybe if I show you the brand. But like look how old it is. Like that makes me sick to my stomach. That's where I shopped. Like it looks like this is 1970 something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But again, it had like cute like
all those
dresses. Yeah. Like for my 8th grade graduation and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
But Forever 21 going out is like, wow.
I know, but crazy they've been open like that.
Yeah, because it's like they've been just doing crazy things. Like with I'm just like the stuff that they put on their clothes. Like,
yeah, that's what
just like
a
huge meme. Yeah, it's like, oh, like I found something really cute in Forever 21. Like turns around and there's like a
avocado.
Yeah. But that is really crazy.
I know. I was like shook when I heard that.
But also sad because I feel like now there's no stores like Charlotte Russe, Forever 21 that like middle school girls can go shop at. Because it's like obviously what you wear in middle school is like it's very like fleeting. Like you're not gonna hold on to it.
Yeah.
But like all these middle schoolers now are dressing like adults.
Yeah.
So
maybe they can shop at the Gap.
Yeah, but like I don't think they do that anymore. Like the young kids are like, oh, I need to go to Zara, like
addicted.
Yeah. Where it's like
I'm like, that's where I shop.
Right, but you're getting like an $80 t-shirt where as in when you're in middle school, like I was like, oh, let me find like cheap, cute stuff because I know it's gonna be like things are always changing, like, you know?
Yeah. I'm trying to you know what I wore in middle school? Like
that's probably why they're going out of business.
Yeah.
Because not even the young kids are shopping there.
Yeah. Middle school, I was wearing like Vineyard Vines, like that very preppy. Like,
I never. That's something I never got into.
Yeah,
I never.
That was just like my town is very very preppy, and everyone was wearing that stuff, so just hopped on the bandwagon, you know. But yeah, I just have to share back because I was like,
I would say like Urban Outfitters too.
Oh yeah. I'd always go in there, but then I could never find like anything I liked from there.
Same, but like
it always like overwhelmed me.
Yeah, and it's like this funny too because like that and like Brandy Melville is like where I shopped, but like did I have any business shopping in those stores? Like no, nothing even fit me, and like didn't look good on me because of like the way that I'm built is more like short and wide.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like those Brandy Melville Urban build clothes for like really tall skinny people, and so I had no business wearing that stuff, but since I'm like, what are my options? Like,
yeah, Brandy too. I never was on the Brandy wave.
I like felt like such a loser. It was terrible, like because I didn't fit into Brandy clothes at all, but I would like literally squeeze into something that looked like shit because everyone's like, oh, you have to shop at Brandy, or like if I was shopping with my like anytime I went to the city with my friends, they were always like, we gotta go to the Brandy store, and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta buy something.
Yeah. The Brandy store in the city is actually really nice.
I think they like have better stuff now, but like,
well, they made that whole documentary on like Brandy Melville like forcing girls to be skinny or something. It's on Hulu.
right.
Didn't watch it, but
No,
it's
I
out
didn't
there
watch it
if you
either.
want to.
But I just still think that the whole concept of Brandy is like crazy. Like, how did they do that?
Yeah, definitely couldn't get away with it now.
Right. Like, I just feel like they should have just been like, okay, we only carry size small. Instead of labeling it one size. But it's not, it's, yeah, one size is, and it's small.
Mm.
So just say what it is. Or even like, how do you have pants that are just small? Like, you got to tell people what the size means.
Yeah. No, it's true. On that wave, like, should we talk about Remy Bader, Loki?
I guess.
Wait, I saw a girl on TikTok call her Remy Bader, and I was
Really?
like, what?
Everyone's talking about her,
Bader.
honestly. But she's like another one that just bothers me.
Remy.
But it's also,
okay, but I remember you used to like her.
I loved her.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, again, like how many really huge famous people on TikTok are like super relatable these days? Like none. And so for someone who like likes fashion, but I'm only seeing the clothes I like on people that are extra small,
like
I'm
Alex Earl.
Yeah, like how do I know what that's gonna look like on me? Like what I'm not gonna buy it because Alex Earl's wearing it. I don't look like that.
Right.
But when Remy Bader is posting it, I'm like, oh, that looks good on someone with like big boobs and like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I liked her content. Because if I wanted to be like, ooh, does the store like have things that I would like? I would look at her page.
Right.
But
and I feel like she would expose brands and be like, look at this size. Like they're saying it's this size, but like,
but it's not. Yeah. Or like just showing how like the same size in multiple stores means like totally different things. Like,
right.
I don't know. I thought that what she was doing was really great and doing it in a funny way where isn't like she's throwing it into your face. Like, like obviously she talked about like body positivity and all of that, but it was more just her trying on clothes, like being herself.
Right.
And then there's like a fine line now between like what influencers like owe their audience and like what they should keep to themselves. Like I don't think she owes anyone an explanation of like how she feels about her own body. Like that's a lot of pressure. But I think that's the way that she's went about her like weight loss is like just sketchy. I don't know.
Okay, but I have a question. Like she obviously built her whole brand on like body positivity and like going through life being a certain size and like how it affects her and like all of that stuff. And obviously that's how she built her audience, like started making her money so that she could like get to this point in her life. And then was like so transparent about everything. And then all of a sudden it just like flipped the switch.
Because I think
like, what do you think about that?
like what I think now, which may or may not be the case. Like I'm not saying that I don't know her. I don't know her like motives, whatever.
This is just your opinion.
This is just my opinion. Is that like Remy Bader was like putting that out there, like body positivity, like embrace yourself, because like she needed that to hear that, like for herself.
Okay.
But she like never believed it. You know what I mean? Like I think in her head she always wanted to be skinny, and she was just like, well, I'm not, so I have to now like pivot to everyone should love themselves no matter what, blah, blah, blah. But I think that you can see like through her videos that she like really struggles with her image.
Yeah.
So like, again, like it's okay for her to be like, I want to lose weight.
Yeah.
But like, I think that the way she's like, I don't know, going about it is like just weird, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like also since she was so transparent, it's like, and I get it's hard because people
and the comments
saying, like,
too.
People
it's
were
hard.
saying like disgusting things to her when she was sharing all of her like weight loss journey and stuff like that. So I totally get why she's like, okay, I'm gonna totally take this offline because obviously no one should have to deal with that. But men to be like, I'm working out, all this stuff, and then you do a huge podcast drop that you actually had like a crazy surgery to lose all of your weight. It's just a crazy 180 from like everyone should love themselves and like
Yeah.
blah blah
So
blah.
that's why
When
I'm
you
thinking
know
like
it's gonna affect people and
Right.
they're gonna be like, well, if she can just work out and lose the weight, then like I should be able to do that too. And why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially for like younger girls on TikTok that probably like look up to her and follow her, they're probably like, well,
now,
like
I should get
if
a
Remy,
surgery.
who loved herself, was saying she loved herself and all this stuff, now like lost all of this weight or like got a surgery to make herself look this way, like maybe I should do. You know what I mean? Like I just think the way she went about it was very sketchy considering how she was before.
Yeah. I just don't think she ever like actually believed what she was selling.
Yeah.
You know? So then she's like ashamed of like, oh well, I still want to be skinny, but I can't say that now because I built this whole thing. But it's like I don't think she ever really like
was
truthful with it in the beginning. Also, I think she talked a little bit about on.
Did you watch the podcast?
I just watched clips.
I don't. Yeah, same. I know.
But like she did say something about how she had like some health problems, like as a result of her weight, which is like one of like the best reasons to do something about it. Like,
yeah,
you know
what
I mean?
Yeah.
So like I just feel like that's such an easy explanation of like why she felt like she needed to get the surgery and like blah blah blah. Like I think she said like her liver was affected by it, and so it's like in some cases you really do need to like lose weight fast to
solve whatever
help your body.
See, the thing that I think, well, this goes into like the parasocial relationship thing with like influencers and like people who watch them is like, well, and just everything in life, I guess. It's like if someone says, if Remy just came out and said like, I want to fucking be skinny, it's like, why is that not enough? Like, you know what I mean? Like I get she built the brand and like all this stuff, but it's like people can change their mind and be like, I did the surgery because I wanted to be skinny.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why that's a problem in this society.
Yeah.
Like why is that bad to say if she wanted to be skinny, so she got a surgery?
Yeah. It just like sucks because I feel like she was building such a audience on TikTok where it was like what's wrong with the what's wrong with like fashion and industry and TikTok and everything is the fact that you think that you need to be skinny in order to like succeed, and she was proving that I like wasn't. So it's just like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So like her saying like, yeah, I just want to be skinny, it's like that's really like, why is that better? You know, because like society thinks it's better. You know what I mean?
Like, why isn't she just comfortable with the way she is?
Right.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
But it's not even on her. It's on everyone. Like, because...
Yeah, of course.
Like, as a society, we have deemed skinny equals better. But I think that if she talked about, like, what she was going through, like, it would help people understand. Like, I don't think you wake up one day and you're like, I'm going to have, like, this really difficult surgery that is gonna like take a really long time to recover and like start this whole whirlwind of drama. Like I just think if she took people on her thought process with it, it would help people like understand. But again, it's like,
does she have to?
Yeah, does she have to? Right, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy because like you said, like so many young girls are on TikTok that are watching this right now, and it's like,
yeah,
what way are they gonna go?
That's why it's so hard too, because it's like it's not like, this is the thing that I struggle with when I see things on TikTok is like, it's not Remy's job to make other people feel
good about themselves.
Yeah.
No,
so
I
agree. And it's also like when like there's this one girl on TikTok who's like a pretty well-known influencer, I would say, that she's always like oh, like, don't post like what you eat in a days, or like don't post like all this stuff because like it can trigger people. And like, while I totally understand that, it's like it's not everyone's job to like tiptoe around things and like not post things because it triggers you.
Yeah.
You know? And it's also like, obviously For You page is curated to like things that you like look up and stuff like that. So it's like, if that's what your whole For You page is, like maybe you need to like look inward and not tell other people like don't post that kind of content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I do. I don't think
it's just so
an
hard.
influencer's like responsibility to like
I mean, I guess in a certain sense, like, yeah, it is kind of their job to like entertain people and like stuff like that. But it's also like they're still people too, and they can't, like, the whole internet's happiness can't be on their shoulders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just think it's crazy when people are like, well, that's not really fair, like stuff like that. I'm like, it's not her sole responsibility in life to, I don't know, like care about everyone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So yeah, I don't know, that like kind of took a turn, but
I know, because I do really like her and I feel bad for her, like, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I don't know.
She did post a really funny video though, the thing that I sent you.
Yeah, that was really funny.
I was dying laughing at that whole video.
Yeah, that was really funny. But it also was like, that is so something I would do because I never save anyone's number.
Wait, you should tell the story about what you did to that girl in our sorority with the text.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's like, that's not even like a one-off. Like, I've done that to so many people, but like, I don't even remember exactly what I said, but
I think
there's this girl in our sorority that was like, I was like the overseer of, like, I was the fucking on the exec board and she was the chair, so I like oversee her position, whatever. And I like hated this girl and she hated me.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, everyone just knows that.
Yeah, I just like the ad effects.
I mean, I'm not the only one. She hates all of us.
Well, yeah.
But I think you remember what I texted her?
I think you said something.
I didn't say anything like, oh, that, like, she's such a bitch. Like, I didn't say anything
I think
like
you
that.
said,
like,
she
doesn't know what
stupid.
She's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
I think I was like, so-and-so doesn't know what she's doing. Yeah. And then I realized I texted it to her. But
so then we just had to wait for the aftermath.
Yeah, the aftermath was crazy, but like I think I thought it was funny because if it's not someone I actually care about, I'm like, yeah. I think I texted her like, listen, did I mean to text you that? No. Yeah. But would I say it again to your face? Yes. Like, you know what I mean? I think I literally said that. She's like, this is so unprofessional. And I was like, okay. Yeah, did not mean to text you that for sure. For sure, you caught me red-handed. I surrender. But I would have said it again. It's just like to her face. Yeah, so I don't really care.
That was so funny.
Well, I've done that so many times. I never save anyone's number, like, at all. And at any moment, I could send the wrong text to the wrong person. So, and I don't even learn. I don't even care.
Oh my god. I think it was so funny with Remy though, because she was like,
you're disgusting.
Go fuck yourself. And Sophia Yamanska was like, you are.
Yeah, like she was just trying to like joke along.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
That was really funny.
I actually just recently did a text switch up thing, like with Brooke. On my birthday.
Yeah, but that, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't anything bad. Yeah. It's just I had both people saved as Brooke because, like, I only know, well, I used to only know one Brooke, but now I know two Brooks. And then I didn't put any last names, and then, yeah. But it was fine. It was just like
it's just really funny because if you scroll through my, like, messages right now, it's just a bunch of unsaved numbers. It's crazy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's really
And I'll text someone for a while, like, for, like, a couple hours, and then I'll be like, I just don't need to say their number.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what else?
Did you have any other notes?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to talk about Selena and Benny just because, like, I feel like I need to get it out there that I'm team Selena and Benny Blanco.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, but I wasn't, and now I am. But like, I just wasn't because I didn't know. I was uneducated.
Yeah.
And so I educated myself last night, and I watched like they're doing this huge press tour right now for their album. Which have you listened to the album? I listened to a couple songs, but I have to listen to the album like full out because the ones I've listened to are actually really good. But they're doing this huge press tour right now, like, which is kind of crazy because it's like the first time we're really getting like the in depth of their relationship together.
Yeah, true.
And I'm just like I'm in awe. I'm in awe of their relationship. I'm in awe of like how he conducts himself. Like it's just so like really just don't judge a book by its cover because I feel like he comes off as such a like weirdo, like dopey, like kind of
ball.
Not even, like but just like kind of he looks like dumb a little bit.
He looks like Psychoids from Victorious.
I guess not really, but he looks just like kind of like he'd be like kind of goofy and like aloof, but like he's so like he like just gets it, like you know what I mean. And he comes off when he speaks like so smart. It's just so sad that it's like everyone just assumes like you're one way, but like you're not. Yeah, and I just thought that like the way that he talked about her was so cute, and like I don't know, really believe like they are soulmates.
Yeah, I was like always a fan of them just because I'm so happy for Selena.
Yeah, and they're like older, and they were talking about how like, they met at the perfect time to like spend the rest of their lives together, and if they had met any other time in their lives, like it would have been the same. And it just like shows you that like what's meant to be will be when the time comes.
True. I'm so happy that Taylor and Selena are in love at the same time.
Yeah.
They're best friends.
Yeah. But it's so different.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because then I'm like, not even just a Taylor, but other like celebrity relationships. I'm like these two people I feel like could just have no fame whatsoever and be like just as happy. And like they don't need anything else. Whereas like other celebrity relationships, I'm like, you're both like in the space. And
like
so,
who? Seems like a very
no, it's not pointed. It's not pointed. I'm like can't even think, but I'm thinking like
like Justin and Haley.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking like like a Tate McRae, like Kid Laroi situation.
You hate Tate McRae?
No, I don't hate her. I'm not like I don't really listen to her.
Oh, I thought you hated her.
No, I don't know anything about her personally. I just don't really like listen to her music. But I just feel like if those two weren't like both making music together and whatever, they probably wouldn't
be together.
Yeah. I mean, that's based off of nothing, but it's just like I feel like they're both like in that space, yeah, and like making music together, and that's like with blah blah blah, and like but Benny and Selena are doing the same thing,
yeah.
But I feel like if they didn't have anything, they would still be soulmates,
just as happy.
Yeah.
Yes, they are very very.
And I just feel like he like understands her in a way that like any girl like wants to be understood, and it's just really beautiful to watch. I'm serious. I was getting really emotional last night because it's like I like when he's talking when he's like, guys are so fucking stupid. Like they don't listen. Like 99% of the time. You know what he said that was great? He was like, if a girl's getting mad at you about something, it's definitely not the first time she said it. And I was like, that is That's so funny. True because girls don't get mad if you have to like if they have to tell a guy something one time. It's not mad, but like like then he was kind of being like, and guys will be like, I'm so confused, like what I don't know what the fuck she wants, like whatever, and he's like, just listen, I'm sure she's told you, and I'm like, facts.
Yeah, that's really good advice, Benny. I keep wanting to call him Benito. That's Bad Bunny.
I know. I was like, wait, yeah, that's Bad Bunny. I'm also obsessed with these
Benito.
Days. I know. I'm obsessed with Bad Bunny these days, actually.
Okay. What else?
This has been a really pop culture focused episode.
Yeah, it has. Do you have any Boston Recs this week or no?
Boston Rex. Yeah, my fucking bed.
What?
My bed.
Oh.
Where have I been?
I don't know.
I've been nowhere. I've been at work for the past like 4 days. No, I didn't go anywhere this week.
Oh, well, I think that I gave a Boston Rec a long time ago called Bova's Bakery, and I was talking about it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I just saw it, blah, blah, blah. It's like famous.
Okay.
I had no idea, and I found out that it was famous, and then I was like, I feel like an idiot because I was talking about it on the pod, like, oh, like this
it's
bakery,
niche,
like,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But it's like really famous. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't really have any Boston Recs this week either.
You know what I've been popping
didn't
up
go
on my
anywhere.
TikTok that I really want? It's not Boston. It's actually New York.
What?
I want to try the freaking pastries that everyone's trying. Like the ones that look like fruits. Like they're so satisfying when people like bite into it. It's like the mango.
No, I haven't seen them.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Like
I
it's
literally
so
haven't seen it.
it's everywhere, and I'm looking it up, so now it's gonna like come back again.
Yeah. Wow, I've never seen this.
Really?
Mm-mm.
They're like so satisfying to watch people eat and stuff.
So what is this called?
The
Swallow's Bakery?
Salsby. People are gonna be like, you morons. But like there's a bunch of them. This one's
like,
a raspberry. No, I mean that's one of my favorite shows. I love Is It Cake. I love it. I literally sit in my room and I'm like, it's cake, and it's not cake.
Oh, no, that is a good show. Okay, so we're gonna move into what we're saying with our chest this week. Hannah, do you?
No, I feel like I don't know what's worse because I just feel like we're on different pages.
Okay, I'm asking a question for what I'm saying with my chest because I need to ask this question loudly. So my question is like, what am I supposed to wear for graduating with a master's? Like, I feel like the dress is different than graduating undergrad.
Why?
Because it's like you're older, you're wiser. It's not like undergrad where it's like, oh, like I want like a
I really
cute
do
dress.
think that you
Like,
can
I
wear
wanna keep
whatever
it-
you want. Like I don't think you have to be like, oh, white dress, whatever. Like I think you can wear any color you want.
Really?
Like I really do. Like it's masters, you don't really like. It's not like you're taking grad pictures with people, and
I guess that's true. But I'm just like, I mean, I'm gonna have the whole like cape thing on anyway.
right.
But I'm just like, I don't know.
Like I just genuinely feel like you can wear whatever you want.
I was gonna wear like a long dress or like a midi dress, not like all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyone else graduating from grad school, what'd you wear or what are you going to wear? Let me know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Anyway, what I'm saying with my chest this week is that you shouldn't be ashamed of liking what you like. Because I heard a story recently of someone who like I have to be careful. I heard a story about someone who like lied to someone else about doing something else because about doing something
Okay.
because she didn't want the other person to know that she was like going to see a show. I like don't want to like blow up anyone's spot, but I don't know if she watches this. But
I think I know the story.
Yeah, I think so too. But she lied to someone else about going to see like a show or whatever because she was like embarrassed that she like likes that stuff or whatever. And I was just thinking to myself, like over the last couple of days, like how sad that is that you like when you feel like you have to lie to like your friends or especially your friends about things that like interest you and that you like to do or like engage in because you're scared of like what people think of you or whatever. But like I just think that you shouldn't be embarrassed about what you like. Brings you joy.
No, I totally agree. Don't lie about the things you like.
Yeah. I'm like so much more open these days about like what I'm into because I genuinely don't care. But it turns out like that's how you find people who like the same things as you.
True.
Right? Because it's like I like some weird shit that people like I feel like looking at me. Well, it sounds like kind of narcissistic, but I'm just saying, like at work or whatever, they were all talking about this like this video game, for example, and they like weren't including me in the conversation because they didn't think that I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, oh no, I actually played that with my boyfriend, like super fun, whatever. And they were like, really? Like you like that? And I was like, yeah. But I just feel like if I didn't share those things with people, then I would lose out on like a lot of connections. That like, like if you meet someone who likes something like niche like that, like it's a great way to like meet friends. So I would say embrace your hobbies and things that you like.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Don't be ashamed of what you like.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes us all individuals. It's true.
I know, it's so true, but like I didn't even want to tell people that I like to read books until this year because
Really?
Well, like the type of books that I read are kind of like nerdy and like weird, but like it turns out like the whole world was reading them the whole time.
And you just started reading those books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, true, like this year, but like even before that, like when I tell people I'm like a 24-year-old girl like reading the Hunger Games, I'm like, and there's people out there reading on like cancer. I'm like, okay, that's a little embarrassing, but it turns out everyone freaking reads this like stupid fairy stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how I met like a ton of people, and I talked to them all about like books and movies and stuff like that that normally I would be like, or like before I would be like, oh, keep that to myself.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. Okay. That's our episode for this week. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, have a great week.
Follow us on Instagram at saywithyourchest.podcast. Follow us on TikTok at withyourchest.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe, comment,
like,
ask a question every Tuesday on our Instagram highlights. And that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.